Hey McLean kids, it's Miss Amy. I wanted to check in with you today and show you something pretty interesting, something for you to think about this week. Last week at McLean Kids Online, we talked about sometimes when it's hard to love others that may be mean to us or say things that aren't kind. And we saw that in the Bible, it says we're to love our enemies. And that's a hard thing to do. I wanted to also share with you this next verse in Ephesians 4:29. And it says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building up others." So we see that we're not supposed to have unwholesome talk. So what's unwholesome talk? Well, that's like saying bad things about people, or using bad words or foul language, or just being mean, right? That doesn't help anybody. So I want to show you this. So we have a cup, and let's say a person is a cup, right? And they might be a full cup, right? Because that's who we are as a person. When we say mean things about people, or we say, oh, you're ugly, what starts to happen? Some of the water starts seeping out, and we start to not feel too great about ourselves if someone says mean things. Or I know this one is one that, I'm not your friend anymore, or I don't want to play with you. I know in 3rd grade, I got teased for the jeans that I wore, so your jeans are ugly. They're not the right kind. But do you see what happens when we say unkind things? It pokes our heart. It pokes people's hearts, and it makes them feel sad. And sometimes they might cry even, and this could show us that too. But it hurts their spirit, and we just don't feel good, and we lose who we are. And we start to feel bad about ourselves. And eventually all this water will come out and we'll feel empty. So do we want other people around us to feel empty? Or could we start saying nice things like, "I'm so glad you came to school today," or, "Oh, I'm so excited you're sitting beside me." Thoughtful, like, "Oh, don't forget Julie, we don't want her to miss the bus." I know some kids at my school are very thoughtful that way. Or, "Hey, don't your shoe's untied. You might want to tie that. Can I tie it for you?" And so as we keep saying nice things to people and kind things and loving things to people, what happens? It starts to overflow, and it keeps overflowing that it starts to fill up other people's cups. Because we're full with love, then we can share love with others. So I want to challenge you this week to think about that. Think about the words that we say to people. Are they causing holes in their heart? Are they causing leaks and people to feel bad about themselves? Or are we filling people up with the words that we use so that it starts to overflow and they can then love others? Remember, Ephesians 4:29, it says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful and builds up others." So think on that this week, and we'll see you some more. We'll see you again on Sunday for some more discussions and topics about how we can be better friends to each other. All right, we'll see you next time.